Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents The Reformation, A History by Diarmaid MacCulloch, narrated by Flosnik. Introduction. Who or what is a Catholic? This Greek word has become one of the chief battlegrounds in Western Latin Christianity, for it is used in different ways, which outside observers of Christian foibles find thoroughly confusing. The word Catholic is the linguistic equivalent of a Russian doll. It may describe the whole Christian church founded 2,000 years ago in Palestine, or the western half of the church which split from mainstream Eastern Christianity 1,000 years ago, or that part of the western half which remained loyal to the Bishop of Rome, the Pope, after the 16th century, or a Protestant European Christian who thought that the Bishop of Rome was Antichrist, or a modern Anglo-Catholic faction within the Anglican Communion. How can the word describe all of these things and still have any meaning? I have written this book about the 16th century Reformation in part to answer that question. The Reformation introduced many more complications to the word. In fact, there were very many different reformations, nearly all of which would have said that they were simply aimed at recreating authentic Catholic Christianity. For simplicity's sake, I will take for granted that this book examines multiple reformations, some of which were directed by the Pope. From now on, I will continue to use the shorthand term Reformation, but listeners should therefore note that this is often intended to embrace both Protestantism and the religious movements commonly known as Tridentine Catholicism, the Catholic Reformation or Counter-Reformation, the revitalized part of the old Church which remained loyal to the Pope. Catholic is clearly a word which a lot of people want to possess. By contrast, it is remarkable how many religious labels started life as a sneer. The Reformation was full of angry words. Calvinist was at first a term of abuse to describe those who believed more or less what John Calvin believed. The nickname gradually forced out the rival contemptuous term Picard, which referred to Calvin's birthplace in Noyon in Picardy. No Anabaptists ever described themselves as Anabaptist, since Anabaptist means rebaptizer, and these radical folk believed that their adult baptism was the only authentic Christian initiation, with infant baptism signifying nothing. Even that slippery term...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?